Hi everyone, this is Steph and I am here to share my second trimester must-haves with you. It's hard to believe that the second trimester is already behind me. I am almost 30 weeks pregnant now and feeling awesome, and I put 10 things together for the first trimester. I wanted to do the same for the second and third, things that I use every day or find really just effective through pregnancy, and especially if you're pregnant in the summer months, I think these will be really helpful. So I hope that you can share this video with anyone you think will benefit. If you have a friend that's pregnant or wanting to be, these are just great things to know ahead of time for sure. So the second trimester is roughly weeks 14 to 27. So during this trimester, a lot of women feel just so much better. That first one can be pretty rough with sickness and tiredness. I was never sick once, but I was definitely very tired in those first 12 or 13 weeks. So the second trimester, you're feeling awesome and you're getting over those humps and closer to meeting your little one. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is a wedge. I heard about this through one of my friends that's a mom, and I know some people sleep with those big snoodle things that like take up half your bed. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted something that was smaller that would just make me more comfortable when I was sleeping. So this wedge can be used in so many ways. You can kind of put it right on your side, and your belly kind of, as it grows in that second trimester, it just leans over it and it's just more comfortable. You can put it between your legs so that your knees aren't touching all night. You could also put it when you're driving. This is when I really use it a ton, sleeping and driving. So I put the bigger side down below my back like this when I drive, or when I'm, riding somewhere long distance, I would say when it's an hour or more drive. And this just kind of helps you sit up a little bit straighter. As your stomach grows, it can really pull you down. So this wedge has been like a lifesaver. I got it on Amazon. I actually keep one upstairs in our bedroom, and then I keep one downstairs so that if I am driving, I can take it easily to my car. If I'm sitting doing work at the kitchen table, it's just really easy. So Amazon, I will link this. Such a great product. Love it. The second product is a Dove body scrub that I found, I think at our local Giant. I'm sure any grocery store has this, but it says exfoliating body polish, kiwi seeds, and cool aloe. That is the kind that I got. But what I love about this is just when you're in the shower, it just feels so good on your skin. Summer months, your skin can kind of get dry if you're out in the sun, in the heat. So this has just been something that I really like. The smell is really nice. I know there's some other scents, but this one has just been awesome for me. So keep it in my shower. I love it. I do this a couple times a week, and it makes me feel good. So that is another go-to. My third item is Tums. And these ones actually are sugar-free Tums, and I found these, I believe, at Walmart. So I think you can get these anywhere, but Tums for heartburn. So I noticed during the second trimester that around 8 o'clock at night, every night, I would start getting heartburn. And it's because as your stomach grows, everything is pushed up and, into your esophagus. And for me, the heartburn started definitely in the second trimester. So these are your friend. I have them everywhere, even just like a little roll of them in my wallet, because you never know when it's going to strike. So I would definitely get these, and I just like the sugar-free ones, especially if you're using them a few times a day. I don't know, that's just my preference. Any will do, but these are awesome. So the next two products I have are Burt's Bees brand. I've really been loving Burt's Bees stuff. I get it on Amazon. I have seen it in Target and Walmart as well, but I just order it off of Amazon, and when I run out, I can just order it again, and it shows up, 2 days later, and it's really convenient. So the first one is, and I'll link all of this below, is Burt's Bees. It's called Mama Bees. That's the line, and I think it's so cute. Leg and foot cream with peppermint and coconut oils. So I love this. Every single night I put this on my feet and on my legs, and it just really helps with circulation. It just makes you feel I don't know, like rejuvenated, especially if you're doing a lot of walking. I'm still exercising a ton. I've been feeling awesome, and my workouts have really been similar to what they were before I was pregnant. So I also like walking outside. So even after I work out, if I have time, I'm sitting a lot during the day doing work, I will get up between doing work and just walk for 30, 45 minutes, and it really does add up. So I encourage you guys to keep doing something, keep moving your body in some way, but walking has just been awesome. And Derek and I really like to do that. Every day it's nice out, we are outside getting a walk in, and at night this just feels so good on your feet and on your legs. So I would definitely grab this. And then the fifth product is also, like I said, a Burt's Bees product. This is from the Mama Bee line, and this is Nourishing Body Oil. And this has been just something I have gone to every single day after you get out of the shower. It has a lemon smell, and don't let that kind of, freak you out a little bit. This lemon smell is very faint, and it goes away. It doesn't stay on you. You don't smell like this all day, but it just makes you feel really good. And in my first trimester video, I shared that I'm using the Burt's Bees Mama Bees lotion on my stomach and on my chest area for stretch marks. I'm also using bio oil at night, which is a different brand, and that's in my first video, but I like this for all over the body. It just, again, the scent is awesome. It makes your skin really moisturized, especially, like I said, in those summer months. So I've just been really happy with the Burt's Bees brand throughout my pregnancy so far. So the sixth item I have is a Mama to Be tea sampler. So it's just different teas that I got, and I like this sampler because you can really kind of see what one you like best. So within this is morning wellness tea, heartburn tea, I need that, peaceful mama tea, and then it goes into third trimester tea and other kinds. But it's a sampler. You can order these on Amazon once you find what kind you like. And I like tea at night. It's just calming. If you're stressed at all, and it's caffeine free, it's safe for pregnancy. So this is just something that I do really look forward to at night. So maybe something you would want to add as well. So the next thing, number 7, I have 2 things that I wanted to mention here, and it's not an item, rather something that I really recommend you do during the second trimester. The first thing is start planning your baby shower. And I know that you aren't supposed to be planning your baby shower, but your family, if they are throwing a shower for you, you want to kind of start that in the second trimester. I promise you, now that I'm in the third trimester, time is really creeping up on me. And I realize that the baby will be here within about 10 weeks, maybe less if the baby comes early. So planning a baby shower for invitations to be sent out on time, for you to pick a space, especially, like I said, in these next couple months with people traveling and they're on vacation in the summer months, or even really whenever, you need to give people a heads up. So I would say start getting that together. Start finding a space. Start seeing, maybe putting a list together. I worked on that during the second trimester with my family and Derek's family to kind of nail down a spot. So I really recommend finding a place for your baby shower and getting that going during the second trimester. I also recommend planning something called a baby moon. And I always laugh because my mom had no clue what this was. She's like, a moon what? She had never heard of it, and you might not have either, but it's basically like a mini getaway, a honeymoon, but a baby moon for just you and your husband to go away before the baby comes, before it's 3 of you versus 2 of you, before your life changes forever. Once this baby comes, and Derek is a surprise type person. He loves planning trips. He planned a surprise trip for me, which was so amazing. It's something I'll never ever forget. We went to a bunch of different national parks. We drove a lot and we saw a lot. We went from Arizona to Utah and then to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, which is my favorite place in the entire world. So no matter where you go, even if it's an hour or 2 hours away, if you don't want to fly somewhere, I recommend doing this during the second trimester, before your belly is too big and you feel too uncomfortable. in the beginning of the third trimester now, and I would say I still feel awesome, and that's not the case for everyone. I feel really lucky to still feel this way, and I think that the healthy eating and the exercise has really, really helped me a lot. But every pregnancy is different, so I would still say the second trimester is when you would want to go, just to be safe, especially if you are flying somewhere. Once you get into the third trimester, they don't recommend flying a ton later on in the third trimester. So definitely plan a little getaway. I promise you, you will never forget it. And maybe you already have kids and you're pregnant again. I would still go. Get away with your husband. It is so worth it. And you guys need that time together, especially, again, before you add an addition to your family. Number 8, again, is not an item. It's starting your baby registry. So this is something that I really spent a lot of time doing. It's, with it being our first baby, you're kind of going into this blind. So what I did was I kind of surveyed some friends and family that had babies recently that I really trusted. And I said, hey, what are your top 10 items that you used right when the baby came? And I kind of compiled those together. And then there's a book that I will link below that a friend gave on baby bargains. And it kind of gives you the good, better, best of where's your budget. And this is a good item. This is a better item. This is the best item. This is the most expensive one. This is the least expensive. Derek read that book, cover to cover. So we compiled all that and started our registries. I'm registered at Amazon and Target. I found that Target would be something that really anyone could access if they weren't a computer type person with Amazon, but Amazon is where 98% of my stuff is registered at because they have everything. So really start that now because, like I said, once that third trimester comes, your baby shower will be during that time. So you'll really want to have things in order of what's best for you and your family with your budget. So start that baby registry. 2 more things. So number 9 is baby books. So towards the end of your second trimester, your baby can start hearing. So their ears develop, the hearing develops, and even I would say, right away, Derek started reading books to the baby, and even probably before him or her could hear. And I thought that was so sweet. And it really just connected us more and just made it so much more real, even in the beginning stages of pregnancy. So baby books, there's so many. We have so many already. And for my shower, instead of cards, I'm asking for books. We love reading, and I know the baby will too. And I grabbed 3 of our favorites. So 3 of our favorites, one is Love You Forever, one is God Gave Us You, and the other one is Guess How Much I Love You. So we read at night, Derek reads, and I'll tell you what, guys, now being into the third trimester, when the baby can really hear and pick up voices and sounds and things like that, the baby definitely recognizes voices. And when Derek reads, the baby is very active. So we kind of set that and established that from early on. So I recommend you do that too. This was a must-have now, but definitely during that second trimester. It's just such a fun thing to do. So I really recommend that. And then the last thing is rehydrate. So again, we went on that baby moon. We flew into Arizona. When we landed, it was 106. Really, it doesn't matter where you're living. If it's summer, it's probably hot where you are. And even if not, this is something that I've been using every single day, 1 to 2 times a day. So it's like a Gatorade, but less sugar. It's so much safer for you. It's safe for kids 4 and up. So it's definitely safe for us pregnant mamas too. But this is an electrolyte replacement drink. My favorite flavor during this pregnancy has been fruit punch. And this is almost gone, but I bring this wherever I go. Like I said, I have 1 to 2 scoops a day. During exercise, I drink it. And then really anytime during a hot day or whenever, I drink this. And it really helps me keep up my water intake as well. That's very important to stay hydrated. So this has just been a go-to for me. So those are my top 10 must-haves for the second trimester. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope that you've watched my videos so far. I hope they've helped you in some way, and I hope that you can share this with someone else that's kind of going through this journey along with you. So I look forward to making more videos and doing a third trimester video. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you soon.